And I'm going to see if I can.
Okay, Catherine, can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, what does it say?
College prep topic share, Catherine, March
Okay,
17th.
all right. So this is what we'll be doing. I'll be looking at your journal entries for March 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. We'll go through our writing assignment where I'd ask you to take those bulleted items in your library prompt and use the following in your sentences: adjectives, at least one compound sentence, one of the fanboys conjunctions, and then we'll do our place value.
I didn't get to do all that. You didn't get my text today, did you? You didn't get it, but
well, you're gonna do it online. If you didn't do it before, you're gonna do it online. I know I sent you that ID NYC that I wanted you to look up. That's the first thing. Did you research that?
No, I didn't get to research that. I was trying to do it. I asked you to send me the information so I could do it when I was at work because I left it home. I was going to do it at
but you text me. But remember, I have classes.
Oh, that's right.
I have 2 to 4 classes, 2 to 4.
2 to 4.
And then I have an hour after to get my things uploaded and emailed out. So 2 to 5, I'm busy.
Yes, I forgot about you have that.
Yes, I have my GED class.
Oh, that's okay. You know what? I could try to send that to you later on tonight. Look up some of the stuff and do it.
Okay, I want to know ID NYC. Where can you get an ID card and how do you get it? So do your research and let me know where and how.
Where and how.
Right. So what is the procedure? It's all out there online. You just have to research and find it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Now where are your journal entries?
Okay.
Have your journal?
Which one you want? For what day?
13th, 14th, 15th, 16th.
Hey!
Catherine, why are you laughing?
I got him.
You're supposed to enter something every day. Remember I said, even if it's just one sentence, I want you to get in the habit of writing.
Okay. At 15, 16. Where's 15?
13, 14, 15, 16.
Hey, she's going more. Okay. Where is that? I have put it in. Okay. Let me see, where's it at? I was writing it in the big book. Okay. Here go okay, let me go back.
Just hold it up where I can see it. I want to make sure you're following your journal writing. That will really strengthen your writing, Catherine. Now, guarantee it.
I don't know if you can read this, but I got this one here.
No, I don't read this. I want to make sure you're in the habit of writing something every day. Remember I said, even if it's just one sentence.
Okay, this is the 16th. Can you see it?
Move it over to your left. Okay. Bring it up closer. Oh, I can't see it. Move it over to your left.
This is my left here.
Yeah, that's right. Hold it up. And I don't see the top of it. Okay. I don't see the date.
It's March 16th. It's right here, March 16th.
Where's the 13th?
The 13th, I was trying to get it.
Let's start with the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, the 16th.
Okay, I was trying to get it all together in one book.
Where's the 13th?
The 13th, I better have it because I had it. I got the 10th. The 12th is the one here, but you probably can't read it.
Where's the 13th? No. I said the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, the 16th.
She wanted all.
Those 4 dates in that order, Catherine. 13th, March 13th, March 14th, 15th, 16th.
I got all the other stuff in that one, and I had them. Hold on, it could be right here. Let me see.
It's all in one book, right? You record.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get it in all in one book, but I didn't have this big book here. I got the 10th, The 16th is right here.
Where's the
There it is.
13th? Don't you have them in order by date?
No, I had changed, was getting ready to change the book. I got some of, I got the 15th, I got the 16th, the 17th.
But don't you record them in order? So you have 13th followed by 14th,
You
followed
see
by
what happened? Like
15th,
I said,
followed
I
by
was trying to
16th.
get him. I took him out of, I shouldn't have took him out of the little book that I had last week showing you. This is the 12th. This is the 12th here.
No, where's the
This-
13th?
I don't even see the 13th.
Well, where's the book? I thought you recorded everything in
looked-
one book. That's what a
I was
journal
getting
is.
it into the big book. I took it out so I could write it in the big book.
Okay, so you have sheets of paper that need to
Hold
be
up, let me see something. Let me see.
written
I got
in
the
a
12.
journal book.
I got the 12th.
I don't want the 12th, Catherine. What did I
What you
say?
said?
13,
13.
14, 15, 16.
This is the third. Okay. You
Where's
want
the
the
13?
13th?
That's the first one I want to see.
Oh, you want the 13th and I can't find. I find the 12.
Where's
and
the
I can't find
14?
The 14. Then I should. Them two I don't have. Oh,
Where's the
God.
15?
Right here.
Okay.
Didn't I say 15? Where is the 15? Hold on. I just showed you. Say you didn't want the.
Where's the
Oh, that's
15?
messy. I don't have the. Oh, hold on. Let me see, it's 15. Oh, that's not it. I'm unorganized. Unorganized.
Well, that's one of your tasks is to get that journal
It's organized.
organized in one book. So you have
Yes,
the
that's okay.
13th, followed by the 14th, followed by the 15th, followed by the 16th.
Yes, I know. That's what I got to.
So you found the 15th?
After no, I got the 16th and the 17th.
Okay, well, all right. Hold up the 16th.
Can you see it?
Bring it down some. I don't see the date. Wait, hold it. Well, hold it to your left. Okay. Now bring
Can you
it.
see it?
Okay. Yeah, 16th, March
March 16th.
16th. Where is this? And now the 17th, today's. You said you had 16, 17. So let me
Yes.
see 17.
Can you see it?
Oh, yes, 17th. Okay. All right, Catherine. Now, I want you to get that journal written where it's in order. So
One
you say you,
book.
yes, one
I'm
book
gonna put it all in
and
one
in
book.
order by date. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Let me see this. Okay.
Now, the next thing we want to look at, so you, right now you've got, let me make a note of what you're doing. You're researching.
For what?
I'm making note of your assignments. You're researching ID
Yeah.
NYC cards. Where do you get them and how? Where do you get these cards and how? In other words, what is the
Okay.
procedure? And journal
Writing.
in order, journal writing in order by date.
Okay.
So next time you just show me the one, turn the page, next one, okay? After I see you getting it in order, then I don't have to check it. But I need to see them in order. Okay. Now, so those, you've got those two assignments, right, Catherine?
Yeah. Yes, I have it. I have it. I got it.
Recording the ID NYC, how you get them, where do you get them? And the journal in order by date. Okay.
Okay. I'm
Now-
gonna try to get. Okay.
Okay.
And
Let's
what
look
other-
at the writing assignment. Do you have your bulleted items?
The one that you had gave me the following reasons this year.
Those, yes, those, hold it to your left.
The ones that we had started.
Oh, yes, okay. So let me do this new share and bring up the library prompt bullets. So you have these, right?
Yeah, I got the yeah, I
bullet
got the ones that
points?
we have. Huh?
Okay, these
It
bullets.
says, yeah, the ones that we said we need libraries, following reasons, the GED prep,
Mhm.
access to computer, immigration, prepare for citizenship, homework help in the after school program, assisting and preparing for a job, computer classes, borrow not books, but videos, movies, and recording, magazines, access to materials online, adult literature classes.
Okay,
And then you say use the following in the sentence: adjective, at least one, compound sentence, independent clause, and dependent clause. Use
what did you
one.
say before clauses?
Hold on.
Use at
I
least
did.
one in a sentence. Yeah, what did you say? You said
At
use.
least one compound
No,
sentence.
before you said that, what did you say?
I don't remember. I don't. Okay, it's at least one compound sentence, independent clause, and dependent clause.
No, what did you say before that? Before you said the clauses? Use at least. You said something before that.
One.
At least
but
one what?
One compound sentence.
Now, what came before that?
I don't remember.
No, you just said it, but you didn't say it correctly.
Okay, but
no.
At least one compound sentence.
No, let me
clause,
do a new share.
And dependent clause. Use one of the fanboys conjunction.
Now, what is, you see this prep topic shared?
Which one?
You see what's on the screen?
Yes. Okay,
use the following in your sentences. What does A say?
A said adjectives.
Yeah, you said objectives before. That's why I want to make sure. This was adjectives.
I didn't even know that's what I said.
Yeah, you said objectives, and I said, what? That's why I want you to repeat it. It's adjectives, words that describe nouns. Okay. And then at least one compound sentence, a compound sentence. And I said with an independent clause and a dependent clause and one of the fanboys conjunctions that you're familiar with. All right. So since you said you did not do that, let me go to a new share and go back to the bullets. Now, I was just reading today that the Queen's Library has a list of, oh man, it must be like, I think they said like 125 things that you can do at the library. They're having like a contest and they want people to
enter into it.
Yes, they want people to pick one and say how they do it at the library. And I think they listed over 100. So we just listed a few, but there's a whole lot more things you can do in the library than what we listed. And but of course we don't want to write on 100 of them. We just selected. No, of course not. I know. So Catherine, you didn't write, and you were supposed to write some sentences, right?
Yes, I did.
And you told me you did not write them.
No, I did not.
So we're going to spend the time now for you to write.
Okay.
So what I want you to do, you can take just one of these bullets.
Okay.
And write some sentences, at least 3.
Oh boy.
At least minimum of 3. You can write as many as you like, but at least 3 of them. And in those sentences, make sure at least one is a compound. So you can have a separate sentence, but at least one should be a compound. In other words, it has what? An independent clause and a dependent clause. And you can use one of your fanboys to join them, right? So you can do that all in one sentence. Okay,
let me
and then
see.
use an adjective to describe something you're saying in the sentence. So I'll give you a couple of minutes. You tell me which one you're writing on. Which
Okay,
one
let
of
me
these
see.
bullets you're writing on.
Okay, wow. I don't even know what one to write on. Okay.
Just pick one and then you'll write some sentences on it. Write at
Adult
least 3.
adult literacy classes like to help the adults better themselves. Is
The
that what that
adult literacy classes,
is? That for English and help them with the help them with the get better with their English and stuff and get isn't that for like getting help them better themselves with their English
it
and
could
prepare for
be, that could be, it could also be helping them learn to read. You know, it could be,
yes.
that's a good one to write on because there's a combination of
And
things
it's
at the
helping me.
library.
It is remind me of me too because I'm getting you helping me with my English and with my math.
Yeah,
To
it
better
helps
me
you with, you're right, it helps you with
a
understanding
lot.
things, helping you research things like the task I gave you about researching
Yes.
IDNYC. You're becoming literate in doing a search on the computer.
Yes. Okay.
It could be helping someone set up an email address.
That's something.
See,
There's a
adult
lot of
literacy
things.
is very broad and it covers a lot, but it could be something just as simple as helping somebody learn to read who never read
That's what I'm
before.
saying. That's what I was thinking. That's why I picked that one.
Right, right. Adult literacy is very broad and you could really write a lot on that one. So you
Yes,
shouldn't
if
have
you
a
break it,
problem writing some sentences on adult literacy classes.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
So you
I'm
writing on adult literacy classes, right?
okay.
Okay. So you got your thinking cap on, right?
Yes, I'm trying.
Okay, so you can start writing. I'll give you a few minutes. No pressure.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Make sure you
Okay.
use at least
Where is the
one
fanboys?
adjective.
I'm
You,
trying to look for the fanboys.
what does
um,
fanboys mean? You mean the F is for what?
the F is for. Hold on. Let me see. I forgot. Believe it or not, I forgot. I got it here somewhere. We had it. It's not showing up. We had it. Fanboys within it. It's not there. I don't even have. We had it here. I thought I saw it before. I forgot what fanboys are. That's a shame. I don't even see the paper that I have with the fanboys things. See, I wrote it down to fanboys. I don't even remember. I should have it. Oh, fanboys. Okay, I got it. The fanboys are in, but, or, nor, for, yet, so. Is that it?
Excuse me a minute. Hold on a minute. I'm texting Miss Beckles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she texts want to know if everything is working. I'm letting her know we don't know why, but we know you touched some keys and it's working. That's all I can tell her. Okay, so fanboys. F is for what, Catherine?
For
A.
is for and.
You're not looking at the list. You remember this, right?
I told you I didn't know it.
Look at me,
I told you
Catherine.
that
You
wasn't
ran
there
right.
before.
No, you ran
You
right
wasn't
down
there
them
before.
last time. No, you did last time. F is for,
Uh-huh.
Look at me.
F is
Don't look
for
at your paper. F is for, A is for,
and,
right? N is for
nor,
nor. That's right. If you know
N-O-R,
for,
nor.
when you get the N, you just take off the F and put an N, right? Okay. And the next one
Okay,
is
yes.
B. B is
But.
for, very good. Okay. And O,
Out. Wait a minute.
no.
Wait a minute. Oh, or.
Or, and
O-R.
Y,
U.
no.
Wasn't it for you?
Yet.
Oh, for yet. Oh,
And
wow.
S is for,
So,
that's it. You got them.
you see, I wasn't thinking. I didn't even look at that. You said, don't look at the paper.
No, that's why you have the fanboys, so you don't have to look. You have the
Yes.
fanboys because with the fanboys, you say, okay, F is a 4 and this is for this. So okay, now you know you're going to use at least one of the fanboys.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so
So I'm going to try now to write something.
you're writing on adult literacy classes.
Uh-huh.
Now remember I said, Catherine, excuse me. Remember I said when you're writing an essay, and you put your introduction, and then you put your important things you want to talk about, like this, like in bullets. Then when you write on each of the bulletin points,
like
you have your descriptive paragraph.
You want me to do it like we did it here, right? Okay.
Well, I'm not asking you to write an essay. I'm just saying we are preparing you when you have to write an essay as to how you can do it and make it easier for yourself. You
okay.
List your main points. Yeah, list your main points. They don't have to be bullets. They can be any way you like. But once you list your main points, then you can. Yes, it's certainly a lot better when you list the main points. Then you can write something on the main points, or write something on some of the main points. And when you finish, then you put a conclusion, and then you're done.
Okay, I'm gonna write.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna do it like the bullet. Like I'm gonna do it like this, and then I'm gonna put down what the information like this, something like this, and let you see it.
Okay, so no, just put adult literacy classes at the top. That's what you're writing on.
Yes.
And then start writing your sentences about what do you mean by adult literacy classes. Okay, write some sentences that someone reading will have an idea what makes up adult literacy classes.
Okay, you can't do it like I did it in the bullet, like this, put adult literacy and then put down like that.
If you want to, you can bullet it. Adult literacy classes may consist of, and then bulleted. You can do it that way. That's fine.
Okay.
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 Or you can do numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do that now. Okay.
All right. So you've got some minutes to write.
I just got stuck. Okay. You know what? I'm getting stuck here.
What's
Miss
the matter?
Barbara.
Okay.
Okay, the first I had got 2 down so far. The adult literacy classes help people better themselves. 2, getting them started by giving them books to study with. And the third one could be preparing them for testing. I don't know what
What's the what's the 2 sentences? The first 2
Okay.
sentences.
The first 2, it says adult literacy classes help people better themselves, and 2, get them started by giving them books to use to study with. That's 2 that I had got. Is that okay? Or
But how are they better than themselves? That's vague.
by starting the class, so they help. I'm trying, let me see, help them better themselves. But I'm trying to think. That's why I'm getting confused. It sounded good from the beginning. Adult literacy classes help people get their GED, right? That's 1.
Well, we've got
2,
GED prep as
yes.
a bulleted item.
Okay, that one only. It would help them learn English if they need to learn English. And they do give them books to help them study.
That's true.
I don't know what else to put.
I didn't hear any adjectives.
Huh? You didn't hear no adjectives. I was just trying to get this. Oh,
Well, you can just roughly put it, and then later, get your compound centers and your adjectives. Remember, describes nouns, and your fanboys, which will connect the independent clause to the dependent clause for your compound sentence.
yes. Okay. I'm trying to think of something for the literature classes.
That's a very broad category. So there's a whole lot that comes under that. And like you said, learning the language, the English language, if that's not your first language, that's certainly is done in adult literacy classes. Yes.
And they help them study. The adult learning literacy class will help them study by giving them books to learn, to learn.
What are they studying?
They be studying for
Oh,
the
Pastor, you
English.
did not say they be.
Oh, they study. They will study the English. Oy. The time I've been out, I'm getting bad.
Why? Let me ask you, why do they need to know English?
To better themselves, because they're in New York, they need to know English here. They need to know English as a second language. Because if they need a job and they gotta have English as a second language, they need to speak.
Okay, now you're being specific. Now you're saying what better themselves mean. That's good. That's what I want you to write. You say better themselves, but how? And you just said, because they're in New York, they're predominantly English speaking city. And in order to get jobs, you need to know the English. So say that. Say that in your sentence.
Okay. 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 Trying to think of something else.
Say, just say one of your sentences.
Which one? The one that I just wrote?
No, you could say one, either one. Just say one of the sentences you wrote. Doesn't have to be the first one or the one you just wrote. Just say in words one of the sentences you just wrote.
The one that I just wrote is, I wrote, at number 2, I wrote to get started. Wait a minute. Adult literacy classes can get you started. Yeah. Ms. Barbara, I really don't know what to write. I told you what I got. Getting them started by giving them books to use to study.
Now you said you were gonna say adult literacy classes do, and you're gonna say certain things. And number 1, that's a sentence. Number 2 is a sentence. Number 3. So what do you have for number 1?
Number 1 is the one that I told you. Adult literacy classes.
Well, now
Learn.
no, stop right there. You said you wanted to use bullets, right?
Oh, yes.
Or either numbers. So you say adult literacy classes
help people better.
Wait, hold on a minute. Adult literacy classes may do the following. And you need a colon. And now you can say number 1. You don't have to repeat adult literacy classes because you've already put it at the top. Okay. So adult literacy classes may do the following, colon. Colon is used to show a list. Now you say number 1. Tell me, what do you have for number 1 in words?
I had put people help, what I had put is helping people better themselves.
And I ask you how?
By them going to classes, try to learn certain things like English.
They help themselves, they help people better themselves by learning English. That was your first one?
Yes, that's what I have.
Okay, that's good. Now that's a simple sentence. That's okay. Now the next sentence is, make sure at least one of them is a compound. So you've got to have you have a dependent clause and a dependent clause being connected by one of your fanboys. So think of your second sentence as a compound sentence, an independent clause and a dependent clause connected by one of those fanboys, like for, and, but, yet, so, one of those, okay?
Okay.
So we've got your first sentence. They help people better themselves by learning English.
Okay.
Very simple sentence and good. What's your second one?
I don't know if this right. It says, I have put wait a minute, hold on. I got to probably write it over again. It says, and the next one I put number 2, to get them started by giving them books to use to study. That's what I put.
That's a fragment. That's not a sentence.
Okay, so that's not a sentence. Okay. After they,
Remember, a sentence has a subject and a verb, and
Okay,
it's a
so-
complete thought. Okay, what you said was a fragment. It's not a
Okay.
sentence,
that's a run on. Okay.
but not a run-on. It's a fragment because it's not a sentence.
Okay.
So
Trying
you
to
got one sentence. They help people better themselves by learning English. Okay. And the second one, that one I said make a compound. In other words, join two clauses, one of which could be a sentence by itself and one that is not. You know, it's a sentence fragment.
Okay, I'm trying to think of something. I don't know.
Think of two things that adult literacy classes do and then connect them with one of your fanboys.
Okay. What the adult do is they study.
Think of two things that adult literacy classes do and connect them with one of your
They do the right, and
conjunctions.
they they sit down and read. They read the word. Hold on, let me see. Trying to think of something. It's come blank. I'm telling you, it's come blank.
Think of two things, Catherine, and connect them with A-N-D. That's one of your fanboys. Think of two things that the adult literacy classes do in the libraries and connect them by A-N-D, one of your
They
fanboys.
work on the computers. Sometimes they work on the computers to look up things that help them with their English. It depends. If they're at the library,
Now we've already
Right.
put learning English.
yes.
So now I want two different things connected with A-N-D.
A-N-D.
That's one of the fanboys. That's one of your connecting
Oh,
conjunctions, right? The
A
word
and D?
A-N-D. And
Oh, okay.
A-N-D. That's one of the fanboys. That's one that's
Yeah.
used the most often, actually. And I'm saying, think of two things that goes on in the adult literacy classes and connect them
read.
with the
They
word
read and write.
A-N-D.
The adults, I just said it. The adults read and write.
It's not a compound sentence.
Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, the adults love to read and write. Is that okay?
That's not saying something that adult literacy classes do. They may come in there
Oh,
with a love of reading and writing and
okay, the
not
adults.
before they even take the adult literacy classes.
Okay, let me
Say it
see.
as something that's done in the adult literacy classes.
My mind is blank tonight.
Now, if you want, you can use the read and write, Catherine. Think of this one. Don't use this one. I'm just giving you an example. The well, you said the adult literacy classes. So the students learn to read and they also learn to write simple sentences. See, that's a compound, right? And it's using the read and the write. But you notice there, and I said simple, I'm putting that's like an adjective for sentences. So you got your adjective. So that's an example. So think of what I
Yes.
just said and think of two things that goes on in adult literacy classes and connect them with an and. Because they if they are non-readers, they start them
They
out
have
with simple books that they can read
that's
and not become that they will learn to read and then become more appreciative of something else that's more developed. But of course, you can't start them on developed reading
yeah,
because you basically in some of the classes have non-readers. But
yes.
they develop a love of reading from reading the material they go over in the adult literacy classes. And each time they get better, you go to a little more advanced book. And before you know it, they're reading more adult type literature versus, children's fairy tale type literature. Okay.
Okay, so
And think about adults that come in that don't know how to fill out applications. That's something they do in adult literacy.
this,
Because I remember when I was teaching basically non-readers at the library, I had students who need to know how to fill out the
okay,
Western Union request. So they'd
yeah,
bring a copy of it in and I showed them how to fill it out. And basically some of the information they were putting in would stay the same because maybe they're sending money to somebody and it's always the same person and it may be the amount changing. So they would bring in the copy of the Western Union uh,
mhm,
slip, and then we fill it out. And that way they can go into the Western Union and do it themselves and just change the amount.
okay,
Okay. And it also could be an application for a job because sometimes they want
that's
to
what we
apply
have
for a
wrote on there.
job, and that's right. And they need someone to help them fill out the application for the job.
Yes, because that's what we got on there to help them fill out on the paper.
Yes, and that's something they do in adult literacy classes. So you could combine that one with somebody else and use with some other function that goes on with adult literacy classes and combine it with an and.
Okay,
And you could say they learn to do and something else. Okay. So that there would be your compound sentence. And somewhere in there you could stick an adjective and you'd have
tell
that
me what
taken
is
care of.
that? The adults. You said learn. What was that? Learn what? Okay, the adults learn how to forms should fill out forms.
Forms and applications. And then you could combine that with something else. And would be one of your fanboards, one of your conjunctions that connect an independent clause with a dependent clause.
Okay, it says the adults learn how to fill out forms or applications. And okay, the adult learns how to fill out forms in applications, or leave it as or.
Well, they learn both, or either one works. Forms or
Oh.
applications, or forms and applications.
Okay, that's one of the fanboys. I still need something else to
Well,
go
no,
with.
you remember I said that or the fanboy conjunctions have to connect two clauses. That's or the way you using it is not connected to clauses. You're
Okay,
saying
so
A or B. This alternative or that alternative. That or is not being used as a
okay,
conjunction.
okay then. So I had to put something else.
It's not used as a connecting conjunction, put it that way.
Okay, but this is a sentence though, right? The adults learn how to fill out forms or
No,
applications.
just put one of those in and then say something else they do.
Okay, oh,
Because
okay,
forms and application pretty much on the same level.
okay.
So they learn to fill out applications, and what else do they do? See, basically, well, you should have listed some of the things they do, and then that would have made it easier for you to write your sentences.
Yeah.
List some of the
How about
things they
practice?
do in adult literacy classes.
And they practice. Adults learn how
What do they practice?
to fill out the papers, to keep the practice. Maybe the adults learn how to fill out forms. And
That's kind of built into they learn,
okay,
because everything in adult literacy class is something that's practice. It has to be practice for them to learn it, right? And that's
okay,
why
yeah,
you go over things with them until
yes.
something that becomes like second nature, right? So they learn to fill out applications, and what else do they do? Some other things they do. Add it to that after the and. Then you'll have your compound sentence.
Okay, I would think of which one I could put there. Okay. I'm such a blank.
You say, I'm writing out what you said. They learn to fill out applications,
And
and there's your fanboy. Now that first one is an independent clause, because it could exist by itself as a sentence, right, Catherine? They learn to fill out applications. That's an independent clause. That could be a sentence by itself. Now, and what follows that is a dependent clause. So think of a dependent clause now that can't exist by itself, that they can do.
okay, I got it. Dependent clause. Okay. I'm trying to think of something I can't think. Yes, and write.
Yeah,
Mm.
write what?
Write down information about them, what they need, their information.
What kind of information?
That you need to go on the form for them to get certain things. The form, their information.
Well, that's in filling out application. Well, most applications require information like personal information, name, address, et cetera, et
Yes,
cetera. That comes under the fill out application. So when you
okay.
say write, what else? What could go, what would
Let's
go after write?
We'll go out to write information. But that's like you said, that goes in with that.
Yeah, but what
already.
kind of information? You just say write information.
Like when you send in boxes, or like you said, you filling out Western Union when you want to film, to send money to someone.
Mhm.
Yes, when you want to send money, you got to put down the address, how much you're gonna send to the person.
Well, that's filling out an application pretty much, right? Because you got to fill out an application to give to the Western Union clerical person to type in to send out whatever. Okay.
Yes.
So it's write what? Write something that does not fit in with applications. What else do you write that person taking adult literacy classes might have problems writing? What kind of
Essay.
things? What?
They write essays.
No, we haven't got to essays.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, of course they do, but we're not talking persons headed to college.
Mhm.
All right. Or
Yeah, because they just start now.
we're not really talking of persons who may be doing GED prep where you do essays. We're talking of a lower level.
Yes.
Okay. So what are the kind of things they need to write?
Okay. All right. I'm such in a blank. For them to start an adult literacy classes, wouldn't they need to fill out papers to get started in the class? Like when you just starting in the adults, don't they need to fill out papers?
That's application.
Same thing. I'm not thinking of it. Wow, I'm in a blank tonight.
What are the okay? What are the things you write, Catherine, on a just on a day-to-day basis? What are things you write?
I don't really write nothing. Whatever I work out, just in the journal, I write in the journal that you give me. I start to write in the journal.
On your job, what do you write?
I don't write anything. I just go and help the client, whatever.
You
Mind
don't
them
do
take-
you don't write anything.
The only thing I write is what I do for the client, and like the doctor's appointment, I write that down just to keep up with it when the dates that they have to go to the doctor. That's it. Otherwise, I do not. I help them shower. I help,
Okay,
I do their
back up. You said you write down what?
their appointments, when their appointment dates, when they have to go to the doctor. And I write down the tasks I do for them. Because
Okay.
when I leave, I gotta clock out, clock in. So I gotta put in what I did during the course of the day, and that's it.
Okay.
That's clock,
You could call that to-do list.
and that's the
Right?
do list.
Yeah. So
That's
they learn to fill out applications and write a list of items they need to complete. list. That's the key here, because that's something that some people who are not literate as they should be don't do. Like they can't write shopping lists and to-do lists. Okay, personal letters to people, note cards, uh, messages in greeting cards. Those are things that people, because I'm thinking of students that I work with, and one person I had said, I want to be able to write something on my greeting cards to my grandchildren. See, that's
Okay.
writing. Okay,
Yes.
so
Right.
yeah, to fill out applications and write, you could say, and write task lists. That's a list of things you need to do. And write task, TASKS lists. That's a to-do list. I do that all the time. I put some notes in my phone, but basically I do pencil and paper of things I have to do, and then I check them off.
Sometimes I lose papers. That's why I lose papers. Don't you notice that? I lose papers.
Yeah, but you can put them on your computer too.
Yes,
So there's a note section on your computer, and I put notes in on, I mean, not, it's on your computer, but also on the phone. You can put notes, right? Do you do that?
I used to, but since the phone been acting up, it blocks out and sometimes messes up things. That's why I had a hard time with the phone, because it goes off and it don't come back on for a good while.
So when are you gonna get it fixed?
I went down to not Clarkson, Church in Noston to get the new phone, the update phone that they wanted me to do. And the guy said he couldn't do it because he couldn't get it up on the computer. So I gotta go find another T-Mobile since Sprint switched over to them to get my new phone. Okay. The phone been going out.
Okay. Okay, Catherine, you've got 2 sentences. You've got, they help people better themselves by learning English. They learn to fill out applications and write task lists. They sometimes called to-do lists, right? Now you got number 3, and that's the one where I want you to use an adjective. You can do a sentence. You've got your compound sentence. You've got your fanboy, and now number 3, you can write a simple sentence, but put an adjective to describe the noun. So think of something they do in the literacy classes that you can put an adjective to describe the noun. Okay.
I ain't even get to number 3. I ain't writing down for number 3.
Well, that's number 3 that you're on now.
Yes, I didn't.
But that's the one I want you to use as adjective. Okay.
Okay.
Now we're talking adult literacy classes. Things that goes on in adult literacy classes. Something descriptive to describe a noun.
Okay. What they do in there, they have discussions with the teacher. Okay. I'm trying to think of something that I could write.
What kind of adjective could you put on the noun?
You could describe people, is. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Oh.
Discussions is great, but I want you to come up with a
The students show interest in what they're learning. They're trying to get. Isn't it when they show interest in what they're learning? like they want to know more what happened on how to do things. I don't know.
Adult literacy classes may do the following. Number 3, what is one of the things that adult literacy classes do?
They talk. Okay. My soul, my notes. They try to learn the materials of what they want to know about English. They talk about it. They talk with the teacher about English.
We've already used English in the first one.
That's right. English,
You
tests.
said they help people better themselves by learning English. So you've already
Okay.
put learning English as one of the things they do. So, and you put fill out applications and writing lists, something else different that goes on in the adult literacy class.
They practice. They practice what they're learning.
How?
Okay. About the speech, the way they talk, practice their English. You all said it got English.
You already got English. There's a whole lot of other things go in adult literacy classes.
Not computers and to computers.
What?
They learn how to read better. Practice, learn how to read better. I don't know. I'm just showing blanks tonight. I'm really showing blank.
No, the read better is good. How would you word that?
What happened?
How would you word the sentence with the read better?
They practice how to read better. They practice what they learn in class. They practice.
Okay, they practice what?
The English. Or I should have said practice what they learn. The English. I mean, practice what they learn. It keeps, going over it.
Okay, they practice with interesting they practice with interesting materials in how to read or improve their reading. Interesting is an adjective describing materials. Okay, so they practice with interesting materials in how to read or improve their reading, because some are non-readers. So I'm saying how to read, or the ones who don't read so well can improve their reading. You follow what I said, Catherine?
Yes, I did.
You want to repeat it?
Okay, they practice with interest. With
Interesting. That's your adjective describing the kind of materials.
materials and how to read or improve their writing.
No, we're talking reading now.
Oh, they're
Reading. We're talking reading.
Okay.
They practice with interesting materials in how to read or improve their reading. Because you have adult literacy persons at different levels, some who may not know how to read at all,
Yes.
and some who may be reading on a very low level. So you work with both of those level of students, those who come in as non-readers and those who
Yes.
come in as below average readers. You got it?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, so
Number-
read number 3 again.
Okay. They practice with interesting materials in how to read or improve their writing. Reading.
Improve their reading. Okay,
Yes.
Catherine, so you've got 3 sentences, and I
Yes.
need you to text me those sentences or email them to me.
I would email. I'll probably text them to you.
Okay, you can text or email me those 3 sentences, right?
Okay, I will do that tonight. You want it
Okay.
tonight? You
No,
want it
no, it
tonight?
doesn't have to be tonight. I just need it before next week, before next class.
You want the whole thing that we did tonight with help people better themselves?
Yes,
Like,
adult literacy classes may do the following. Number 1, number 2, number 3. I want you to send me that whole thing, starting with adult literacy classes may do the following, colon, and then give me your list, 1, 2, 3.
okay.
Got it?
I will do that. Yes, I got
So I want
that.
you to send that. I want to make sure that you're
That I got it.
writing what we're saying, and that,
Okay.
and actually I'm going to be checking your grammar,
Okay.
that you use there correctly. You know, there are 2 theirs, right?
Yes.
So I want to make sure you use the right there.
Yes, it's THERE
Okay.
and it's THEIR.
That's right, Catherine. Last time we went through it, you gave me perfect what they were, and I want to make sure you stay perfect.
Yes, because I'm messing up right now. I know I'm messing up on the job.
But the more you do this, Catherine, the better you
Yes.
become. That's why
Yes.
I want you to do that journal writing, so you become comfortable with the writing and you can
Yes,
pull
I'm gonna
those
be-
words out and put them together.
I'm gonna take the book. I'm gonna write the others inside the book so you can see that I've been doing it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Now you wrote 3 sentences. That's good. Now, what I want you to do is, one of your assignments is to take another bulleted item of your choice and write 3 more sentences.
Okay, from the other ones that.
Another bulleted item and write 3 more sentences on that new
Okay.
bulleted item.
The bulletin that we had that we discussed, right?
Yeah, you see that list I have there? You picked out adult
Oh, yeah.
literacy classes, right?
Okay.
What I want you to do is select another one.
Okay.
You've already selected adult literacy classes. I want you to select another one of these and write 3 sentences, following those same rules I gave you before, right? That you
Yes.
have adjective, that you have at least 1 compound sentence, like you did
Okay.
for let's see. Number 2 was a compound sentence. And you
Okay.
connected it with "and." That was your fanboy. So I want you to do the same thing, follow the rules, have at least an adjective, at least 1 compound sentence, and use one of the fanboys. Same
Okay.
rules. And you're going to apply that to another one of your bulleted items. Now, I'll have this on your when I send you the session we're going through now, I'll have that there on there as your assignment, what I'm telling you.
Okay.
But I'm just
Okay.
saying now what that's one of your assignments. All right.
Okay. Okay,
Now-
so this is being recorded, right? Yes.
Yes, this is being recorded and I'll be uploading it to YouTube at the end of our
Okay.
session.
Okay.
Now, I want to go to some. Did you look at those place value problems I sent you? Exercise
No, I
number
didn't.
1.
No, I did not. Yes, I
Well, we're gonna look at them now, Catherine.
didn't.
I don't want you to be disappointed.
Uh-oh, did she just say that?
Yes. Okay. Let's bring up our place value review.
Oh no, that's math. Okay,
Yes, we're gonna switch over to your favorite.
that's not my favorite.
Oh, your favorite is writing?
No.
We'll go back to writing. You write some more sentences. You got a choice.
No, let's go ahead to math.
You'd rather do the place value, right? Catherine,
Yeah.
I called your bluff. I
Right.
called you out. I knew you were gonna say, let's stay with the math. No, that's not my favorite. Well, let's go back to your favorite. Let's write some more sentences.
No, you didn't. You didn't do that to me.
Yes, I called you out, Catherine. I called
Hey, you
you
got
out.
me, huh?
Yes, I did.
Oh
Okay.
my.
Now
I
what do you
should've known.
now what do you prefer? You want to go back and write some more sentences on another bulleted item? Or you want to go
No.
to the place value review?
Nope.
Okay, so let's do our place value review. Okay.
Oh my gosh, you did it to me.
Now remember, Catherine, I gave you a
Mhm.
chart once on place value, right?
I don't even have where they at. I don't know. They got to be here somewhere. I should have because I got the book on the table.
Okay.
Let me see.
Well, you should have a chart that I gave you.
Hold on. Let me see.
Sorry, I
got.
didn't. I
can
should
see
have. I
it.
should have.
Is this? Wait a minute. Place value chart.
Yes, you have it. Yes, so you know where the decimal point is, and after that is tenths.
Thousands.
Yeah, right.
Hundreds.
Okay, but just as a review, let me just put a number up under here. Let me put 3, 2, 1, comma 4, 5, 6, 0.78. Okay, so I'm putting a number up here, and I want to go through it and see if you remember what we did.
I
I'll
probably
I'll
don't
make this
remember.
okay. All right. Now, after the decimal point, we have tenths, right? Tenths,
Yes.
hundredths, and then we have thousands. I'll put a 9 there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's thousands. So going from right to left this way, this
Mhm.
is thousandths.
10,000s.
No,
minute.
hundredths, tenths.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Tenths.
Okay, so
Okay.
let me just write what I'm saying here. And it's better on the chart, right? So the 9 is in the thousands. Remember, they have the TH, right? Whereas the 1,000 doesn't have the TH. So the 9 represent the thousandths, right? The 8 represent what, Catherine?
Wait a minute. The 10,000.
No, hundredths.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, you're right. 100,000. Yes. I'm sorry.
Remember,
looked
I'm
at
at the decimal and I'm going here from right to left. So the 7 represents what?
Is it the millions?
The 7? No, tenths.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, yeah.
Are you
yes.
following your chart?
Yeah, you know what? I was wrong there. Okay, I got it now. The 10,000.
Okay, so this is 7 is the tenths, 8 is the hundredths, 9 is the thousandths. Okay, so
The 6 is the ones, right?
that's it. Very good. See, you're getting it. The 6 is now after the decimal point, everything over here to the left is something bigger than the tenths, right? In other words, it's when I get here, I have my ones, sometimes called units. So my 6
Is your ones?
is my ones, right? And what about my 5? What is my 5?
The tens.
Tens. Very good, Catherine. Very good. Excellent. Okay, and my 4 is what?
The hundreds.
Hundreds. All right, and the 1 is,
Hold on, the one is.
and I'm gonna put this all on one page, so I'm gonna bring this over.
Tell you just a minute. It's the thousands.
Okay, let me just put all this
Thousands,
on one
right?
page. Okay, let's go back. Okay, and we said the 4 was the hundreds, and the 1 is what?
The thousands.
Thousands. That's right. 1 is the thousands. THOUSAND. Thousands. Okay, and what about the 2?
It's the 10,000s.
10,000. That's right. So the 2 is 10,000. And what about the 3?
The 3 is the 100,000.
That's it. 100,000. Okay, so let's start back. Let's just review. The 3 is the 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 is the 10,000. The 1 is the 1,000. The 4 is the hundreds. The 5 is the tens. The 6 is the 1. Then after the decimal point, we go into our THs, right? So that's the tenths for the 7, the 8, the hundredths. Notice everything after the decimal point ends with the THS, right? And then the 9 is the thousandths.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes, I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
So that means that if we wanted to break this down, this is 300,000, 20,000.
Mm-hmm.
This is what? 1,400, 50, 6, 7 over 10, 8 over 100, 9 over 1,000. Because we can break it down, or because they represent, that's why we call it place value, because where you see the value, where you see the place of something represent the value. So if you see something in this 6, well, if you count here, it's really 3, 6, it's 9 places. So in that 9th place right there is your 100,000ths. Okay. Oh, let's go from left to right. In the first position is our 100,000. In the second position is our 10,000. This one is our what? 1,000. And this is our hundreds. So it's like first position, second position, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, decimal point, and then you get your, what we call really their fractions, like tenths, hundredths, thousand. So if you had to write this, let's just break this down. If I had to write this, say like of what the value is, let me just copy this again. And we'll go down and see if you can help me say what the value is. Okay. Now I'm going to put this all on another page so we can get it all on one page. Okay. So we'll put that there. Now, the 3 represents what? If I had to write this,
300,000.
That's right. 3 would be 300,000. What about the 2?
2
That's 10. 2 10,000s is how much? What's 2 times 10?
2 times 10 is 20.
That's right. So that would be 20,000. right?
Yes.
What about the 1? What would that be?
The 1 is 1,000.
That's right, 1,000. 1, not decimal, comma. Very good. Now, what about the 4, Catherine? Wait, just
400.
400, right? So the 4 represents 400. So we put the 400 there. And then the 5,
5 is 10,
5
50.
tens is how much?
50.
50. Very good. Okay. And then the 6
is 6. The 6
6 ones. That's right. 6. Okay. And the 7
is 10,000. I mean, tenths. 70. Is that
7.
70?
Well, it's 7 tenths, right? So let's just write it as 7 tenths. I'll just write it this way. Okay. And the 8 is
The 8 is 8 thousandths. I mean,
no,
800.
the hundredths. Okay. So that's 8 hundredths. And the 9 is
The 9 is 9 thousandths.
that's right, 9 thousandths. DTHS. Okay. Now, let's just, okay, now, Catherine, since you understand that, let's see if you can answer the first question. Let's go back up.
What one?
First question. Okay, we did a review and you did good on it. So question number 1, read that and tell me the answer.
What is the value of 4
Make it
in
big,
the
okay.
number value?
What is the value of the 4 in the number? Say that number in words.
500. 504. Number is
In
5.
words.
What? Okay.
What
That's-
is the value of the 4 in the number?
It's the 100,000s place.
Yes, but say it in words. Say 549, comma 632 in words.
Oh, okay. Now that's okay. 500,000
Oh,
49.
no, 500. The 4
Thousand.
come next.
Okay, 500
40,
49,632.
right? That's right. That's in words.
Okay.
549,632. Now,
So is it okay?
so what is the value of the 4 in the number? You said it correctly in words, 549,632. Now, what is the value of the 4?
The 4 is in the thousands place.
Look at your choices, Catherine. You have A, B, C, D.
Oh, it's B in the 10,000s place.
That's right. Answer
That's what
B. Okay, very good. Answer B. Because that's in because 4 times 10,000 gives you 40,000. That's what that 4
Yes.
is equal to, right? 40,000. Okay,
Yes.
Catherine. So let's go to, we're only going to do just a couple of these because the rest is for your homework.
Oh, wow.
Okay, number 2. Let me make it bigger so you can really see it. Okay. All right, Catherine, read number 2 and tell me your answer.
Okay, is it, wait a minute, this is it right here, the ones that's,
What
You did
place
that, but-
value is the 7?
I'm
Can you
doing
see
that
that? It's
wrong.
on the other screen.
4,521.
Okay, what place value? No, read the whole thing. Right here.
45,
No, what place value?
400.
No, Catherine, read the question.
Okay, what place value is the 7? Okay, in the number chart. Isn't that the
Now say this number in words.
okay, 44,000.
No,
What if they got a comma? Don't it go like
there's a comma and a comma,
yes? Well,
and you got 7 places, so it's got to be bigger than 1,000.
400. I mean 400,000.
Nope, that's 100,000 at the 5.
That's the oh,
So what comes after the 100,000 right here? What is the
10,000.
4?
Wasn't it the 10,000?
No, if you go to the
The
right,
hundreds. The
this is a
hundreds.
million.
Okay. Wait a minute. Why am looking at it?
That's a million, isn't it?
Yes. Okay. Wait a
That's
minute.
a million. That's 100,000. The
100,000.
2 is the
That's
what?
what I just
10,000,
noticed. Hold on a-
1,000,
hold on a-
100,
I'll be-
tens, ones. So
Yes, I
say
just-
that number
okay.
in words.
Okay. What is the number? It's not up on the screen anymore.
You don't
Is
see
that
the
up on-
4,
No, it's
5,
not
2,
on the
1.
screen. It went off. I see your body, but it's small up here. Oh,
You don't see
I don't see
question
it.
2.
Okay, now I do.
Okay.
Hundreds.
So
Thousand.
say this number 4, 5, 2, 1, 7, 3, 5. Say it in words.
Number D, isn't it 4?
Catherine, can you
What?
hear me? Say this number in words. This number right here. You see my cursor?
Yes.
Say
Value
this
is-
number in words.
I did. It says 4 million
Right?
521 10 7 tenths.
No. 521,000.
Then that's what I had said. Okay, thousands.
Start back. 4 million.
4,005,021.
No. This is 100,000. Right?
Was 100? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
That's 100.
400.
4 million.
100,000.
Nope. This is what that's 500,000, right?
500,000.
Yes, that 5 is in the 100,000 place, but it's a 5, so you'd have to say 500,000. So 4,521,735.
Okay.
Do you see that,
So-
Catherine?
Yes. Okay. So.
Say it in words now.
Okay.
Say this. Say
4 million 500,000
521,000. You got to put this together.
Okay.
4 million
Yes.
521,735.
Mhm.
Because if you broke this down, this will be 4,500,000, 20,000, 1,730, and then 5. So you
So
put the 521 is 521,000. Because that 5 represents the number of 100,000s.
So the 7 is in the is it D?
No, I didn't ask you to answer.
Okay.
I
Okay.
want you to say this again. Say that number again in words.
4 million, 4 million. Wait a minute, 4,100,000.
No, that's a 5.
500,000.
Nope. You
21.
can't throw this 20 away. You're gonna put this together. You don't say the 500,000 then the 20. You say 4,521,735. You see that, Catherine?
Yes, 500. Okay.
Say it in words.
4,521,021.
Wait, back up.
7.
Why are you saying 21 again? You've already included that. When you
Okay.
put the 5, so you took the 500,000, you add the 21,000. That's how you got the 521,000.
Uh-huh.
4,521,735. Say it again.
4,521,735.
That's it. Very good. 4,521,000. Put the 20,000 and the
Right along
1,000 with the 500,000. That's how you get 521,000. And then 735. Okay.
So the 7
So the 7 is in what place?
is it, and is this 100,000's place D?
100,000 places are 5.
Wait a minute, is 100's place?
That's it. 100's place. So that would be what answer?
That would be C.
That's it. Very good, Catherine. That would be answer C. Okay. Now we'll do one more. Question 3. Okay, let's go to question 3. And I'll make it bigger.
Which one is in the 100,000?
Okay, let's make that bigger. Okay. Now read it and give me the answer, Catherine.
Which number below has a 9 in the 100,000's place?
Now this number, these big numbers are millions, right?
Yeah.
So which number has a 9 in the 100,000s places? 100,000. What would you say, Catherine? What answer?
Let me see. They have the 9, okay.
In the
Let me see.
100,000 place.
It would be B. No, not B, C. Number C.
100,000 place.
That's what, hold on, let me see. I'm not getting.
Well, the 9 here is in million, tens of million. The next 9 is in hundreds of millions. So it can't be C because
Oh,
that
okay,
9 is in the million place. This one is in the tens of million, and this in the
Okay,
hundreds of
let's-
million. So
let me
what
see.
answer?
Okay,
The 9 is in the 100,000s place.
I just said that.
100,000.
Is it D?
That's it, Catherine. Very good.
C.
That's D. Yes, because that's
I had to
1,
look.
tens, hundreds,
I had-
thousand, tens thousand, 100,000. Got it?
Yes, I think I got it.
Okay, Catherine, if you got that one, we probably do another one here. Since you're on a roll,
No, I'm not. Oh, no.
since you're on a roll, we
No,
may as
I
well
am
go
not
to
on a
number 4. Okay, let's make this bigger.
Okay.
Okay, read
I'm
number
not on the-
4 and tell me the answer.
What is the value of the 9 in the numbers?
And that's the red. You see the red?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the value of the 9 in the red? The 9 is only there once, actually. What would you say your answer is?
Is it D?
Two is in what place, Catherine?
The which one at the back? That's in the I'll tell you, no. One's place.
That's the one. The 7 is in what?
The tenths
And the 6
is in the hundreds.
and the 3
It's in the thousands.
and the 9.
It's in the 100,000.
No, you skipped one.
10,000.
You said
10,000.
3 was in the 1,000. That's the 10,000. So what's 9 times 10,000?
9 times 10,000. Oh, it is 900, isn't it? 9.
9 times 10,000?
No, it's A. It's A. It's A.
Yeah, it's A. Because 9
I just yeah,
times 10,000
it's number 1.
is equal to 90,000, right?
Yes.
90,000.
And this had to look.
So answer A. So that 9 represents 90,000. Answer A. Got it?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Now let's go to the next one. What's that number? That was number 4. Let's go to number 5. And then I'll leave the rest for you to do for homework. Okay, so this would be, make it bigger so you can really see it. Okay. Now read that one and tell me the answer, Catherine.
What place value is in? What place value is the 2 in the number 624? It's in the C.
Look at it again.
624.
4 is in the what place?
The 4 is in the tens. The 4 is in the ones place.
Okay, and next to it would have to be what place?
The tens. Oh, the tens place.
Tens, right? So what's the answer?
Is B.
B. All right.
Okay.
So homework you have, I think it's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So
Okay.
you can finish these and we'll continue next time, but try to do 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 of our place value number 1. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Any questions, Catherine, on anything we've gone over?
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna look back. You said you're gonna send me the homework that you want me to do, right?
Yes. What I told you, I will send you in the session that I emailed to you. So your place
Okay.
value review, number 1, your homework is going to be 6 through 10. We did
Okay.
1 through 5, and you'll do 6 through 10 as homework.
Okay.
Okay. I'm glad
Thank
we
you.
finally got on.
I'm telling you because it was driving me crazy.
I
It's driving me
know.
crazy.
I
Maybe
just
you
wonder
had-
what happened, why you were getting invalid.
I don't know why, but it did. But finally, when it got it, it came on. I don't know what happened.